Until you get to that point, you are too focused on the words to give your full attention to how you say it. Does that make sense? You have to choose one or the other. If you don't know the words, you're thinking about what you're going to say next. You're focused on that, and sometimes it comes out kind of disjointed, and you're just like, oh, what am I supposed to say next? You can't possibly be putting the right emphasis and tonality on something that you're figuring out as you go. But when you own it, when you know the words and you don't have to think about what you're going to say next, now you can focus on how you say it. And that's where the magic starts to happen. And that's why, or at least one of the reasons why I believe so many people never fully implement a script. Their perception is, oh, I don't want to sound canned. It's going to sound, and they're right, because if you don't own it and you don't get to that point where you can focus on how you say it, it will sound canned. And if they come in half prepared and try it, they're like, see, I knew it. That doesn't work. They could tell I was reading a script or whatever. So it takes that discipline and the patience to push through all that to say, it's going to take me time, but I know that once I own the script, once we get these things tweaked and we know what we're going to say here and how we're going to say here, now I can be in the moment. Now I can be present with my person. So number one, I can focus on my tonality. I can make sure I'm saying things the right way. But the other side of tonality is, how do they say things? When you are tuned into tonality and the subtleties of whether somebody said it like they mean it, or whether they said it like there's something else there. They agreed, but I heard a but. I heard a little hesitation, like maybe they don't totally agree. Maybe they're like, yeah, I'll go along with that. But they're kind of like, yeah, okay. You're like, okay, wait a minute. They said okay, but I'm listening to their tonality, again, because I'm not so focused on what words am I going to say next. Because you watch it happen all day long. Somebody who has not memorized something and is still learning it will miss those clues. They'll just keep right on trucking. Does that make sense? I'm like, yeah. And they're like, okay, great. And they keep going. You're like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Couldn't you tell that they didn't really mean it? Can you sense a little doubt in the way they said it? Well, not if I'm thinking about what do I say next.